How we doing, everybody? It's Watcher6 here, and today we're going to be taking a look at Sledge, one of the most effective and deadly operators on the attacking team. So let's take a look at his loadout. When playing Sledge, you're going to have two options for your primaries, the M59 shotgun and the L85A2 assault rifle. Now, I use the L85 because not only is it one of the best assault rifles in the game, it's just way more reliable. It's going to allow you to engage enemies at a distance, and it's just going to help you out overall more than the shotgun would. On the L85, I'm running the ACOG sight with the flash hider and the vertical grip. For secondaries, Sledge has two options as well. He has the P226 pistol and the SMG-11 machine gun. Now, I'm going to recommend the SMG-11 because this thing is going to save your ass a lot in a lot of different situations. So I would slap a red dot or a reflex with a grip and a flash hider on there. Lastly, Sledge has the option between the stun grenades and the frag grenades. Now, this is pretty obvious. You're going to want to run the frag grenades because they could just do so much damage. You're going to see in a few of the clips that I get a couple kills with these things. They're just going to help you out overall more than the stun grenades would. However, in Hostage, you could make the argument to run the stun grenades, so keep that in mind. And to finish off the loadout, Sledge has 2 armor and 2 speed, making him a flexible option. Sledge's special ability is the Breaching Hammer. It is used to breach wooden walls, barricades, and hatches in a single hit. It is also an effective tool for taking out barbed wire, as it's going to destroy the wire in one hit as well. Also, impractical but hilariously, it can be used as a melee attack. It's going to one-hit the enemy just like a knife would, and it makes a really loud crunching sound, and it's super satisfying, but I don't really recommend it. So let's take a minute to talk about the hammer versus the breaching charges that some other operators carry. With the charges, you're going to create a loud explosion, there's going to be a lot of smoke and dust, and it's going to create a lot of attention towards you, which could end up in you getting killed. With the hammer, however, you're going to be able to look into the wall that you created immediately. There's not going to be any smoke, it's really quiet, and not a lot of enemies are going to turn their attention to it, which is why I honestly think it's the best breaching tool on the attacking team when it comes to wooden walls. That being said, Sledge is the most effective operator when it comes to breaching, He has 25 uses on that hammer, so he's going to be able to open up a lot of holes. However, be careful when you're using the hammer, as you got to be right next to the wall, which may leave you exposed to enemy fire. One last note, he could also destroy castle barricades with one hit, which is super useful. So why is Sledge such a deadly operator, and why is he one of the most picked operators? Well, let me tell you. He has a really stable gun, the L85A2 assault rifle is so stable. It's low recoil, high damage, it's gonna kill, it's gonna drop enemies very quickly. He also has balanced armor and speed and frag grenades, so he's going to be able to take you out really quickly, plus he has that SMG-11 sidearm, which is just going to drop you really quick. He's overall one of my favorite operators on the attacking team. He's just so good at everything that he does. So, should Sledge be played as a team operator, or should he go around and flank? Well, in my opinion, you should go around and flank, and here's why. Because he's not going to be any help breaching reinforced walls, Sledge can be used to find a good flank route to open up with his breaching hammer and surprise the enemies. When playing Sledge, you are going to be flanking by yourself, so you need to know what speed to be going at what time. For example, if Thermite breaches reinforcements and your team starts to push in, then you need to hurry it up and open up some crossfire so that the defenders are getting shot at from multiple angles. It's going to make them super uncomfortable, they're going to have to come up with a new plan, and that plan's obviously not going to be viable since it's going to be on the spot. So just, communicate with Thermite and the rest of your team over the mic, and you'll get a hang of it. Everything really just works with Sledge. He has 2 armor, making him able to push if he has to, and 2 speed, making it possible for him to retreat if needed. His offensive loadout will help you get out of any situation. If you get killed early on, it's not a big deal, because he doesn't really bring anything to the table that other operators don't have. Breaching wooden walls is not something different that other operators can't do. This makes Sledge a great pick for beginners. All in all, Sledge is an all-around useful pick for your roster. He's got balanced stats, deadly weapons, frag grenades, and a useful breaching tool. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed, subscribe and hit the bell to be notified whenever I drop a new video. Enjoy the rest of this Sledge gameplay. Don't forget to watch your 6.
last stop standing. Op 4 neutralized. Mission successful.